Dee-1, Slingshot David, the album. Man, he had buku skits on here, man. The album's it's like 51 minutes long. He had he had a whole bunch of skits on here. Like, the concept behind this album was like, I think he's telling one of the little homies, like one of the little youngins, like about his whole life story, you know what I'm saying? The reason why he called it Slingshot David was because he's, creating a parallel to David and Goliath, the way, David had knocked Goliath out with them 2 stones in that slingshot. So in this context, he's saying the slingshot is like, whatever you use to reach the world, or whatever you use to, make change. So yeah. My favorite song on here, I wanna say it was either Why Do the Righteous Suffer or Just Clocked In. Why Do the Righteous Suffer is just talking about why do bad things happen to good people, and then why does it always seem like, all the good stuff happens to bad people, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's something everybody wants to know, I did everything right, so why ain't nothing happening for me, you know what I'm saying? Well, why is this going wrong, Why am I dealing with this when I did this, you know what I'm saying? But, I think bad times build character, so, if it don't kill you, make you stronger type thing. Just Clocked In was, talking about working your 9 to 5 that you hate, and just wanting more out of life, which everybody can relate to. I know I can relate to it. I actually just released a music video to my song called Resignation Letter about a week ago. It's a little more vulgar than Dee-1's music, but I'll put a link to it in the description. Go check that out if you want to. Some other songs I liked on here were The Devil's Playground, which was talking about, the music industry and how shady it really is. Dee-1 said, somebody, offered him a deal, if he would sleep with him. I'm like, damn, he ain't hold back nothing on this. You know what I'm saying? I heard that Quincy Jones actually tried to get at Tupac like that. Hood Villains was pretty good. Talking about I think that joint was inspired by a little debate that he was having in a barbershop one time. Barbershops in black communities, it's always chatter going. They always talking about something, whether it's sports, whether it's important issues is going on. It's a free-for-all panel type thing, you know what I'm saying? So on Hood Villains, he was talking about why is the hood jacked up, who's messing it up, and who's to blame, you know what I'm saying? Talking about drug dealers, talking about sellouts, talking about, everything that we blame for for what's going on in the hood, you know what I'm saying? But I like Love Always Wins with 7th Streeter. Intelligence was good. Wanna Be a Hot Boy, that was really good. If y'all don't know about Dee-1, he from New Orleans, the Hot Boys in the 90s, that was really a popular rap group. And so he talking about growing up he wanted to be like them. Yeah, this whole album was really, really good. Let's see, guest features, he had Kango Slim, Avery Wilson, 7th Streeter, Courtney Hart, Sean Carey, Minister Will Murray, Cyrus the Shield. I started listening to Dee-1 when I was in college, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was one of my youth pastor students at LSU. I think. Was he a student or was... I don't remember, but he knows my youth pastor, like my old youth pastor from when I lived in Texas, you know what I'm saying? And so that's how I got put on to Dee-1. Like, I knew about Dee-1 like when he was before. It was around the time we dropped David and Goliath, the first album, I think. But yeah, man, like Dee-1, he make dope music, you know what I'm saying? And I think like for a lot of gospel rappers, is like I think a lot of gospel rappers they try to like just mimic everything in the mainstream and then throw Jesus on top of it like it's all good. But like Dee-1, he still make like real good like original music, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Lecrae and, you know, a lot of people on Reach Records and Cross Movement, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Dee-1, Slingshot David, the album. Go check that out.